Good morning, dear students. Today we will start with our geography chapter number 3, motions of the earth. Now, what is the shape of our earth? That is very much known to you from the previous 2 chapters of geography. You know it very well, right? Now, what was happening in ancient times? Like, it was believed that earth is in the resting position and the other celestial bodies around the earth, they are moving. But gradually what happened, Nicholas, he proved that the earth only appeared to be stationary, but actually that is not the truth. He further added that the earth not only spins on its own axis but also moves around the sun. That means it is not the sun or the stars moving around, it's the earth which moves around the sun. Now there are two types of motions of the earth. See, one is rotation, another is the revolution. One is rotation, another is the revolution, and in our today's topic we will deal with the rotation. We will see what is rotation. Now, getting to know about the difference between rotation and revolution, you can see in the given image. What is there? In rotation, you can see earth is moving around its own axis like a top. जो भंवरा खेलते हैं उसकी तरह, right? And in revolution what happens? It has its fixed path. You can see around the sun there are small circles you can see, and those planets move around in their own decided path, that is known as orbit. To be more clear, see in this image you can see sun is there in the center. There is a green color ball which visible, that is earth. That green ball is having a path around the sun, that is revolution. sun के पूरे गोल चक्कर मारता है, that is revolution. And see the green ball, it is there spinning itself on the same place, as I told, like a top. लट्टू जो खेलते हैं भंवरा, it is there on its own place. That movement is known as rotation. See, in our last chapter we have seen that there is an imaginary line from North Pole to South Pole, and the earth spins on that axis, spins on the same axis, and it is not very much straight, it is slightly tilted. It is slightly tilted. You can see in the image itself, it is not straight. Now, how the rotation of earth is there? You can see the red line from North Pole to South Pole, that is the axis, and the green arrows are showing you the movement of the earth, which is rotation. This is how our earth moves. Okay, now the direction of this movement varies with the viewer's position. The direction varies from the viewer's position. From the North Pole, the rotation appears to move in a counterclockwise fashion. From the South Pole, what it looks? That it is clockwise movement. Okay, so it is not the different kinds of movement, but it is the vision, the place from where a person is watching the movements differs the view of the movement. Another point, like in rotation of the earth rotates once in 24 hours. That means in one day the earth completes one rotation. Now the earth's rotation is responsible for the daily cycles of day and night. Every day it happens. Sunrises, sunsets, we see the daytime. After sunset, we see the night. This is the routine which we see every day. And how it happens? It happens just because of the movement of earth, that is rotation of earth. At any one moment in time, one half of the earth is in sunlight while the other half is in darkness. That means half of the earth at a time has day and the remaining half is observing the night. Earth rotates and we get day and night. The edge dividing the daylight from night is called the circle of illumination. What is illumination? Illumination means prajwalit, jal raha, chamak raha. So what happens when the sunlight is seen in the which visible part of the earth? It gets the sunlight, it experiences the day, whereas the remaining part experiences the night time. Okay. Now, rotation causes day and night. You have seen it needs 24 hours to complete its movement, and the time required to rotate completely around it is 1 day. As the one rotation completes, we count it as 1 day, that is of 24 hours. Here again in the image it is very clearly seen. What is there? The part where sunlight is visible, it is day. Other side, the back side where there is no sunlight, is the night. Now we can also see rotation of the earth. Rotation dictates the length of the diurnal cycle, that is the day or night cycle. As we have seen in the image, there is an imaginary line passing from North Pole to South Pole, that is the axis, and it is slightly tilted, and the degree of its tilted is 23.5 degrees tilted. Not very much, it is slightly tilted. Now earth rotates at approximately 15 angular degrees per hour. Means 15 angular degrees per hour. So the earth's surface moves at the equator at a speed of about 467 meters per second, or slightly over 1675 kilometers per hour. It's not very slow, which we assume, right? Now, rotation is the turning and spinning of the earth in one place on its imaginary axis, and rotation of the earth on its axis is movement of the earth on its axis is rotation. This rotation only causes days, months, years and seasons. So many things happens just because of the rotation. Okay, so this was all about our rotation part, and in our next class we will move on to the revolution. Thank you, kids.